last parts is here. VIN serial number required. Already did that. If you cut it, you can't return it. Both of them. Well, I'm not returning it. Let's see what we got. There it is. Woo! Pretty. There she is. Factory fresh. And it's a superseded part. It's a higher part number than the one that's in the car originally. So hopefully they figured out what the hell was going on with these wires going bad. And we're going to get to that in a bit. And then maybe this code will stop popping on and off. Hopefully. Nice. Alright, time to change the airbag. Well, let's just see if we got the code right off the bat. We certainly did the last time we drove it. Yeah, nope, the light's off. It comes and goes. Now, I'm gonna take it for a drive, I guess, until it pops back on. Get the old seat belt on. Review camera works. Not great, but it works. Ooh, window's filthy. I wonder if it's temperature dependent. It's a little cooler this morning. I don't know. Today she wants to play nice. That's funny. Alright, anyway, we'll get it back to the house and then we're going to change that airbag. Just as I pulled into the driveway, it popped back on. So, yep, something's still not right. That only took about 1.5 miles of driving to pop it back. So we're about to see what we can do.
The phone has been connected.
To fix that thing. So, there we go. Alright, first thing we gotta do, pop is a hood. Shut the lights off. There we go. I like that. Alright. Leave there. Disattach the negative battery terminal. Make it a little less likely we blow ourselves up. And then wait a few minutes. So, gonna wait a few minutes. Then it's fairly simple. It's similar to what we had to do to test it. We got to get under here, pop this cover off, disconnect the two connectors, and then one bolt here, which is a little Torx head, and one on the other side, and it falls out. That's it. Should be fairly simple. Don't even have to disassemble any of the column, which is pretty darn nice. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, as they say. Alright, now we gotta pop that guy off. and pull this guy out. All right, so then we can pull down on the connector. Seems like it's pretty good. Supposedly there's another connector in there, which I don't really see. But we'll see when we get the bag itself out. And we got the little torque screws, which I can't see. But anyway, they come out pretty easy. They do have a little Loctite on them. I'm gonna get this out and then we'll show you. All right, there is another connector in there. That big spade piece is actually the horn connector. If I could show it to you, that would be good. But yeah, this big wire here is the horn connector. It's connected to this little black terminal right here. So then, once you get the bolts out, fish that through, and she is out. That's all there is to it. You can see where the screws are, and they just come through these little holes on the side. It goes in here. That's it. Not much to it. So we're gonna go grab the other one. Check our other connectors in here, which all seem to be okay. Grounds are good. Everything looks pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna go see what the other one looks like. See what's different, if anything. Connectors are upside down, so that's unique. Part number is very different. It has a superseded part number. So yeah, the connectors are different, but the wiring, the wire path appears to be about the same because it all comes out that bottom corner right there. So that shouldn't be any big deal. So I guess now we're going to try to put her back in. Just going to fish the wires through where they went up through up here. And then we'll try to put the screws in and then plug it all back in. See what happens. Alright, she's back in. Let's see if I'm disappointed like the first time. Well, the light's off, so that's a plus. Take her for a rip. Oop, I got one wire that's not right. I think that horn wire is not quite in its right spot. It's rubbing a little bit. We'll get in there and fix that later, because that's not the important part. Alright, nav system re-enabled after the battery disconnect. Alright, so we're going to go fart around a little bit, maybe drive a few miles. If that airbag doesn't come on, we're in good shape. If it is, I just spent $850 for nothing. But based on the testing, I do believe that is our problem. Alright, took it for a good little drive. Did a lot of turning and steering. The horn works. Light has not come on. I think we're good. She's finally fixed. No more lights. So once I get home, I'm going to connect the scan tool to it. Just blow everything completely out again and go from there. But she is running. So The damn oil for the transmission still hasn't come in because the post office apparently doesn't know where it is. Because, yeah, why would the federal government know anything? But anyway, I digress. So, I've got the valve cover gasket. That's come in. That'll be my next video. Another thing I found while researching that is this little bad boy has solid, well, it doesn't have lifters as such, but it's got a solid valve train. And they're supposed to be checked about every 100,000 miles as far as the rocker arm gaps go. I'm sure that's been done. But since I got to be in there to do the valve cover anyway, that'll be something I do later, or do when I get in there to do that. So that'll probably be tomorrow morning because it's got to be done cold. So we'll get that done. We'll check the gaps. Still drives on battery. That's pretty good. There it goes. But we'll get that in there, check that, and then hopefully if my transmission fluid ever shows up, we'll get all that changed, and she'll be as close to 100% as I can make it. So anyway, hope you're all having a good day. We'll talk to you all later. Take care.